I, 37F, found my husband, 42M, in bed with his stepsister, 35F. I was in disbelief when I walked in on my husband and his stepsister having sex. It felt like a nightmare that I just couldn't wake up from. I couldn't believe that he would do something like this, especially knowing how much it would hurt me. But there they were, naked and in the throes of passion, completely oblivious to my presence. The pain and betrayal I felt in that moment was unlike anything I had ever experienced before. I could barely breathe as I turned and ran from the room, tears streaming down my face. My husband didn't even try to stop me or apologize. He just stayed in bed with his sister as if nothing had happened. I went to stay with my mom for a few days, trying to process what had happened. My husband finally contacted me today, telling me that he was sorry and that he hadn't called because he wanted to give me space. But it was all a lie. His stepsister hadn't gone home until today. That's why he was calling. I had seen it on our security camera footage. She was visiting from NJ. They didn't grow up together or anything. His dad and her mom got married and he did live with all of them for a few years before we got married. I am wondering if this has been going on since forever. Listening to him try to blame everything on his bipolar disorder just made me angrier. How could he use his mental illness as an excuse for cheating on me? Do I go to therapy and try to figure this out, or do I end it? I am not sure if I could ever trust him again, especially not around his stepsister. I just wanted to add that it's his stepsister. She is not blood related and his dad is divorced from her mother now. So more like ex-stepsister. This for me would be a divorce situation tbh. If this is real, reads like a scene from a bad porno. Divorce immediately. No therapy. He spent days sticking it to his step-sis, instead of trying to make up for what he did. I'm also guessing it wasn't the first time they've done it and it wasn't the last. Divorcing this man would be doing you and your kids a favor. I can't believe you are even considering saving this marriage after how he treated you. With complete indifference and disrespect. What's up with the influx of trolls this past week? Go see a therapist for you and to move on past this, not to fix or go back to your husband. Leave him. He even waited for her to leave before contacting you. He's a lying cheater. This reads really fake. Troll post? You weirdos aren't even trying to disguise the attempts at erotic fiction anymore. Are you? At least put some effort in. This is just lazy work at best. Troll account. Look at post history. This is obviously creative writing. And it's not really good. This sounds fake. AI wrote this one. LMAO sure. Yuck. I wouldn't even want to share air with him ever again. You do you. But the trauma of what you witnessed will pop into your head every time he even leans in for a kiss. The hurt from him keeping her around and not even getting her out of your home, and the disrespect from that behavior will never leave you. They are both garbage. When you saw them, did you say, "What are you doing, stepsister?" Hushed face. Ops post history suggests that husband has schizophrenia. There's a lot to unpack here in relation to stepsis less than stepbro behavior. Either way, divorce. This is beyond therapy. OFC, it's not funny. But damn. LMMFAO. Well, you got to leave. Or are you from W? Virginia? Peace. Damn. After sympathy really seeming Seuss. Maybe she was stuck. You mentioned in one comment if you should try therapy first for the sake of the kids. From my experience, my parents divorced. Kids don't need married parents, and it is even counterproductive for them if their parents are unhappy. If your child would be in the same situation as you are, would you want them to stay in an unhealthy relationship or divorce and find happiness on your own? Just be an example for them. I don't believe you would be a good example by staying in this relationship, but it is your choice. Also, your current husband can still be their dad even if you're divorced. If he was a good dad before, he still will be. If he was a bad dad before, that will also stay. Edit. I just remembered my dad actually became a better dad after the divorce because he was afraid of losing me as well. So yeah, it can change to the better or the worse, but I still think one should show their kids what self-worth is.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.